guys, good morning. So today is Thursday, December 9 and almost afternoon because it's 15 minutes before 12 p.m. and I'm just gonna give you a glimpse of what's happening on our growing area. So I did update you on what happened on the fruits that's left for a few days or more than a day, and this is still growing. So most of the bags here already did third flashing, but I'm still not throwing them. Those that are too much contaminated, I did throw them out. And this has been a primordial for several days now, so I'm just gonna remove it. Yeah, you might say that's really not the sterile way to do it, but I'm not doing it on a controlled area. This is, let's just say, a semi-outdoor setup because it's inside a house, and we just have some air vent from the rooftop. Let me just show you. There. Yeah, so the only light source that we have here are from the bulbs on the living room, which is on the left, and the light up above, the one that you saw a while ago, but it's not always on. So it's not what you call this, a strict 12 hours on, 12 hours off. It's not like that. I just gonna turn it on when I need it on the living room or here. This is actually a secondary bathroom, but it's rarely used. So yeah, I'm just gonna update you. So we have the bags here. So these are the created bags on the pink oyster mushroom. We did have a good cluster, but I don't know, it didn't grow as I wanted to be. Probably because it was left alone for a few days without a good maintenance or growing condition. So I just put them on a container which has some water underneath to evaporate, to give them the humidity, but it might be not the optimum setup. Anyway, so the new thing here is that I put the yellow oyster here. Where's the yellow oyster? Let's just check. I'll check. So this is the pink oyster. So this is a new one. This pink oyster mushroom is actually, this pink oyster mushroom is actually from the batch of November 8th that I've inoculated, because this is on the incubation, but as you can see on top, there's some pink primordia or pinhead light. I actually removed it, and on the side you can see that there are some pinning that is trying to grow. So just like the previous bag that we have, which is this pink oyster, we just make a slit at the bottom, because this pink oyster mushroom is actually known for its fast flashings. After 2 months I already have third flashing on this, so sometimes it's fourth flashing. So the bags, the pink oyster mushroom bags that already did 4 flashings, I already dumped it or disposed it. So this one have 2 flashings already, so this is a new one, and this is a pink oyster mushroom way back, probably inoculated or batch on the October batch of yellow oyster. I really forgot, but this an old stock as well, same as this one. This already give me 2 flashings. This one doesn't have any flashing yet, but they are on the same batch. But this one is just introduced to the growing area just today. So these are the sawdust fruiting bags, sawdust inoculated fruiting bags. And to tell you honestly, the sawdust spawn that I've used, well, they tend to make pinheads, then they're gonna go dry, then something, I don't know when they're gonna go full blast. But I try to make the area as humid as possible, but I don't want it to be too humid. But yeah, so before I did tell you that I'm gonna use sawdust spawn if they did give me a good result, but based on the experiment that I have, it's not that good. But I might try it doing on the composted sawdust, because we did know that this substrate here, the pink oyster mushroom, are composted. So we can try that out, because the previous sawdust spawns that we created are not composted sawdust. So that might have some effect on how they fruit. But they still gonna fruit. They actually fruit decent, but it takes longer than the usual, because as you can see, it only have one flashing, but some of the bags, or most of the bags, already have second flashings, and some already did the third flashings. So aside from these two bags that new, we have our own created bags. So these are all white oyster Florida variety. The left two most side bags are 1.2 kilos. These two bags on the right are 900 grams. So yeah, it's also a composted, same substrate as this one, the pink oyster. So what you call this? I have high hopes on the fruits that we're gonna get on those bags. Hopefully they're really gonna be a big bunch that I can sell, or make some chili sauce, because that's what I'm doing right now. The fruits, I'm trying to preserve them by making some chili garlic sauce, and I'm still experimenting on the portions of the ingredients, but I think I made a good one on the first try. It's just too spicy for me, but for others it might be the right spiciness. Anyway, so we might add some new here, or we might change the setup, because yeah, I don't know, I'm still thinking of what to do here. But we still have some bags here. We might wait for the last flashings before we introduce a new set of bags there from our incubated bags. And also at the same time, we're selling bags now. So yeah, that's it. That's the only update that I'm gonna give you on our growing area. We have two usual bags. There's a 1 kilo bag and our 4 own created bags added to our growing area. So that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and if you do have some suggestions, comments, and any questions that you might think that I can answer, let me know, or we might make a content out of that. Let's see. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.